Okay, so there we go. Hello to you all. Welcome to another weekly analysis. In this case, it's going to be for 21, 31, 25, 31 October. I'm going to take a look at the stock market, crypto market, Forex, and some of the commodities that we have around. So, yeah, let's get on with it. Let's start first with crypto, since we are in the crypto, BTC USDT. Let's start with a big approach first, and from the big approach we are going to take a shorter approach. So in this case we could see that in this week we reached the ATH or 67,000, which it was a huge key point. We can see that for the last month since the crash in May we actually raised like 130%. Right now we would be at still 100% in the race, so pretty damn good. But I also since the last race that we started, for the month of October, we can see that we have a 60%, and now it's our 46. How much is the recovery from here? It's around at 10. So yeah, on the 4 hours it's still telling us that we are in a long. 1 hour as well is still telling us that we are in a long. However, no, 1 hour is telling us to go short actually. However, we can see here that in this case we have the double shot, the double tot partner, which is a short pattern. This is going to be more or less kind of like the support point that we will have for this one. This area. So let's put 63. So, and this is going to be more or less kind of like the resistance point that I believe we are going to see. So as you know already as well, this weekend is going to be the last Friday of the month, and in general, when we have the last Friday of the month, we tend to have the expiry dates both for the crypto and stock market in general, and they tend in general to give a bearish, I would say, momentum, in the last days, and I believe for the next following week we are going to see it. However, this is going to be one opportunity. The other one, yeah, of course, for example, this should be another level, but yeah, it's a little bit more. But yeah, the other opportunity that we have is that this point is going to continue to be like a key point, and actually it's going to continue to develop itself and probably finish around here, finish around 63, 64. So we have two opportunities here. One of them, like I said, let me actually make this one to be even better. So we go with this one. So like I said, this is going to be one. It's going to raise a little bit, and down from here it's going to raise and probably stabilize around here. Is going to be one opportunity. But the other one is, like I said, it's going to go a little bit lower. It's going to hit it, and after that it's still going to recover, and it's going to go towards the towards the resistance point. So we have these two opportunities. However, honestly, I am more into the bearish one, So yeah, I believe this way it can be seen better. So I am mostly, I'm more in the bearish one because of the expiry date of the options, and because we have a short trigger already, on the 1 hour time frame, 30 minutes time frame, and 50 minutes time frame, and also we have a double top pattern. So we have these two opportunities here, but now we are going to see if it's going to go in this direction or not. But I believe, I believe the direction is there. Look again on 30 minutes. I believe on 30 minutes we can see it even better. Yeah, you can see like I said, the pattern that I'm speaking about. We are at the key point. 60,000 right now is the key point. So if it's going to break, you are going to expect, like, if it's going to break to 59. Like, this is going to be one of those. If it's going to break to 59, you can expect after that to go to 56, 57, and after that, even lower. That should be kind of level. But if you will expect this tomorrow to hit up, and instead of 60 it's going to be 61, then you can expect it to go back again to 63 and end around, end during this channel, for the end of the week, for the next week. So that's kind of what we have. And then again, 15 minutes, same stuff. The 15 minutes has even better entry. On 65 has the entry. So yeah, it's looking how it is. Let's take a look at the BTC bots. And like, for example, BTC USDT 30 minutes. It's what I have here. I think I had something else. I I had the 1 hour version as well, but I don't know where is it right now. BTC USDT, this one. So the 30 minutes version, you can see that we started with the short entries, you know, so we have short entry, and now we have another short entry, you know, all these short entries started to be here. This is to be for the 30 minutes. Let's put the strategy there so it can be seen here better, the graph, you know. So this is the pair from the Dominus. Here we have a yellow one. On the 1 hour looks like it's still waiting. So 1 hour it didn't give us yet the short signal. You can see it's still at 78%. It's still not 100, but you can see that it's waiting, you know, it's waiting to give us the signal. That's why it's good to diversificate, you know, between both of them. So yeah, this is kind of what we have for the BTC. 30 minutes, 1 hour. But yeah, you can see kind of all technical indicators are telling us to go short. And if you take even the fundamental, in this point of view, it's telling us to go short for the because of the expiry date of the options and futures. But then again, you know, nothing is entirely certain. But I believe I have 60 plus, 70 plus % probability in this is going to happen. So yeah, this is what we have for the ATH, for the BTC. Let's take a look at ATH as well. ATH USDT. You can see instead ATH USDT it's a little bit more chaotic, you know, this chart. We went for the ATH as well on the 4.4 almost. Then we had a double bought fixed here, but we didn't have enough support from it. We didn't have enough momentum and we couldn't break it, and after that we started to go back towards the short movement. You can see in this case it's kind of like reverse hand and shoulder. No, it's a yeah, and more or less the direction that is going to be towards low. But then again, we will have this position here. It's kind of like good stop loss point that you want to use. Then of course we are here. I believe the 3.9. Yeah, I believe this one can be one of them, and then the next one is going to be somewhere around here. You know, so we kind of have, you know, this type of opportunities that we have. And if the Bitcoin is going to go in this direction, ATH probably the short, because they are both highly correlated, at least with the futures and the options expire, you know, so it's going to be mutual. Anyway, you can see as well the technical analysis, for example, in 15 minutes is telling us to go short, the 30 minutes is telling us to go short, and 1 hour as well is telling us to still in long. Yeah, the 1 hour is still long. Probably, you know, probably it's waiting to go on 3.9 and then it's going to give it. But yeah, you know, we have the confirmation here for this. Now we just have to wait. But I believe, you know, this is kind of the points that we have for now. Let's take a look at the same time for the bots that we have for the ATH, like for example Swingy, it's one of them. Scalper, it's one of them. ATH USDT. So we have Swingy, yeah, and we have here ATH BTC. We can watch it as well, maybe, because it's going to be kind of like for both. But where is the 30 minutes one? I cannot see the 30 minutes one. Yeah, this one. You know, this one is for testing, so that's another story. So the 30 minutes, yeah, we can see we had this short entry. It started, yeah, actually some hours ago. It gave us the signal. Then again, this would be for the Swingy. If we go on the ATH USDT 15 minutes, you can see a very nice short entry. In this case here, we have this short on 41. Yeah, very good and very nice short. Yeah, very nice clean entries and exits with this one. So yeah, it has some issues, of course, with the repainting, but overall, the major direction it's still in that place, you know. Then we have the Dominus, the 1 hour version. 1 hour version, it looks like it's still in a long, just like we see the other one tool, you know, because it's having a bigger time frame. It's taking more time, you know, for the confirmation. So this one, unfortunately, is telling us that we are in a long trade. If it's going to continue in this direction, probably it's going to go and give us a short entry as well. Then we have ATH BTC. You can see that ATH BTC, we had this long, and now we are in a long for the ATH, but kind of stabilized in this place here. And lastly, we have the 30 minutes version, and we can see the 30 minutes version actually just like all the others. This one actually had already 2 wins with the short, so we can see we had this long here, more or less kind of break even. Then we have a win for the short, and now we are in almost another win for the short. It's there. It's been like 1.2%, but now it's kind of it's there. But yeah, it's going in that direction, and I believe after all this growth, we can have this correction now for the end of the month, and after that we can continue with the growth for the ETH. I expect it's going to be even bigger than the BTC. Maybe they are going to change a little bit the roles, but yeah, we will see how it will go. But yeah, that's kind of what we have for now. Let's take a look at total. So same stuff. You can see 2.5 is kind of the support point that we have. Well, sorry, yeah, the resistance point at the moment, but I believe it's going to be break easily. Then we have the 2.45, and then we will have this one, and then this one. Yeah, that's kind of what we have as well for the short. So I believe you can see 15 minutes telling us to go long, short. Sorry, 30 minutes telling us to go short. 1 hour it's telling us to go short. Everything is telling us to go short, and I believe it's going to go that direction. Slowly we are going to break this. We actually broke it once, and I believe it's going to be breaking again, and it's going to go maybe even 2.4, somewhere around here. Yeah, we can have something like this, because if you take into consideration all of this from here, 23, 45, maybe even here, maybe even 2.3. But yeah, let's go here first, and then we will see. Actually, if we go here first, we are going to have a full head and shoulder, and after that it's going to be the confirmation. We're going for 2.3. So yeah, something like this. But yeah, we have to wait for it. We have to wait and see how it will perform. I believe even 4 hours still not. 4 hours still waiting for the short confirmation. Yeah. So yeah, there we have it. In general, with the analysis for the entire crypto market, you kind of use it, the similarity, and adapt it to all other crypto pairs that you want that are highly correlated with it. Of course, when I speak about highly correlated, I mean, I don't know, top 25, top 50 crypto pairs. I don't speak about alts that can go exponentially, from one day to another because of high manipulation or stuff like that. So yeah, use it with caution. So I believe this is what we have for now, for the crypto. Now let's take a look as well and see if there are some big news or something like that, for the next week for crypto, and some pairs that you should take into account. So we have on calendars, ICO calendar. I don't think it was ICO calendar. I think it was events calendar. So looks like something of big importance. What do we have? Octans, King Arthur, Moon Funds, no, exchange, AMA, no. What more? So like there is some small update for the ETH. I don't know how. But looks like this one BTCZ. What is BTCZ? BTC future contract. BTCZ. Bitcoin Theta. I don't know about this one. But having a half can be very, very, very bullish. This one. Oh, okay, like the Zcash. Interesting. I don't understand why it has so big popularity. But yeah, maybe you should take into account this one, BTCZ. Looking for something more. There is something more. Harmony. Yeah, Harmony already, I believe it reached the ETH right now, this week. So, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we reached the ETH the other day, so I believe right now it's going to have some recovery. If I look daily, you can see that amazing run, but now for sure it's going to have some recovery. It's going to stabilize maybe on 0.25, somewhere around here, or maybe 0.30. This range for sure is going to be the stabilization point, so you have some margin, you know, to play with if you want. But yeah, looks like, yeah, maybe the stellar polygon bridge, maybe this one as well might be interesting. Yeah. So yeah, these are kind of some of the pairs that you can take into account. More details you can go on the CoinMarketCap website and look into there directly. So that's kind of what we have for crypto. Now let's change the roles. Let's go with SPX and let's see how SPX is doing. Like I said the other day, we can see no big changes. We reached the ATH. We broke the ATH actually, the previous ATH. Now we stabilized. And the same, we are going to have the expiry, you know, in the weekend, in the next weekend. So maybe we are going to have a crash, you know, to 4.5. Yeah, it's going to stabilize somewhere around here, and maybe for the next month go for the 4.6. You know, I believe it can be something like this. Yeah, this is kind of what we can use. So yeah, the other one is maybe it's not going to give a fuck at all, and it's going to go for the 4.6 anyway. So that's kind of interesting to see what's going to happen here. Yeah, the same you can see, but very nice buy entry. You know, already 3% in 1 week. Very nice, taking into account the volatility that we have in these assets. I remember sometime the Ipsimus, didn't I? I think I had it. I don't know where it is. Ipsimus. Yeah, I think the default were for this one, no? Yeah. So we can see actually the last one, it was a short. We exit from the short, and since then we are in a very nice long. You can see here. So yeah, 5% in this long. 127, and we have buy and hold. 127 as well. 1200, yeah, kind of like close. But yeah, kind of there. But I don't remember if I did some optimizations or not. It had some optimization, but I don't remember. I had the website for this one, but the template for this one, but I cannot find it. Ipsimus SPX. This is it, and Ipsimus Nasdaq. There we go. There we have it. Okay, so there we have it. There we go. Look at these settings. Yeah, we had some nice unfortunate moments here with this last month. We can see we had some losses, but right now we are in the plus. You know, like 2.7% already in this one, and we can see in this case we made 600%, 4 times more than the buy and hold. In this case, you know, by going with both of them. Yeah, I believe if I'm going only long, less headaches. But yeah, okay, if you want, we can also take some shorts. Yeah, maybe we can make a little bit more optimization. Yeah, like you can see that the month of September, unfortunately, and so far it was not the best, you know, in this area here. A lot of up and downs, you know, they didn't help, but overall we're still great, you know. So yeah, we had amazing runs here that we took all of it. So, and NDX the same. NDX actually is even cleaner, you know. Look at the Nasdaq. It's amazing. Yeah, this is very clean. You see the drawdown is less, even bigger profit. I actually like Nasdaq more than the SP 500. Yes, it's more volatile, but because of this volatility and also the company that are inside, you know, I bet into them much more than those that are for the SP 500. So yeah, and again we are very nice entry right here. But overall great job. If you take into account the growth, you can see that from 2000, from here, so 1883. Let's check how much it would be. 1883. Yeah. So we beat it by 150% in a period of 10 years. So yeah, 10% more per year. Still pretty good, you know, overall. Overall, still pretty good. And in this case, you can see that we are using no leverage. If I'm going to use some leverage, then you can see that, but maybe 2 is too much. Here, 20% drawdown, and we beat it now by 5 times, 4 times. Yeah, by 4 times, I would say. So yeah, pretty great overall. Very, very happy. And I'm telling you, with some optimization, it can be made even better. You know, it can be made even better. Yeah, you can take into account, you know, some liquidity and some swaps that you might have to pay. But overall, pretty damn good. So if you are interested as well in the Nasdaq and SP, you know, there is also this bot Ipsimus, and I can provide you the settings for it and share the chart with you. So that's what we have for IPSI. You can see overall great results for the last 10 years. Very, very stable, both long and short. Yeah, of course it went much better long, but that's reasonable, taking into consideration that this last decade was more bullish than bearish. Yeah, it's pretty normal. So yeah. Then we have the NDX, the manual, but the same stuff. You can see the same entry. Yeah, we are here, I believe. We can go for here, and the point be somewhere around here. The stabilization. Oh, actually, I didn't even notice, but it's 1.5 fixed. Yeah, but it's what we take from the map. So, but overall, you saw the same what I said for the SPX. I believe it can happen for the index as well, since they are very highly correlated. Actually, NDX and SPX correlation, I believe it's 88%. Oh, actually it's even more. It's 97%. You know, so yeah. The only thing, like I said, yeah, we see it's kind of 88%. But the only thing is that yeah, NDX has much bigger volatility, but they are very, very highly correlated. You know. But honestly, I would like to trade more Nasdaq than the SP 500. So yeah. There we have it. And actually, NDX, XPX, and Dow Jones correlation. I'm interested right now and see Dow Jones versus SP. Yeah. There, I think there is much more difference here. So Dow Jones and SPX correlation. I believe 80% is going to be as well. I think this is US 30, no? US 30 and SPX correlation. But yeah, you can see 90 something, but this was many years ago. But 80 to 90, you know, minimum. So I believe now it's what we have right now. So if I'm going to go on XPX, and I will use US 30, but not like this. NDX, and like I said, I want more NDX. Fuck it anyway. And I want to US 30. You can see they are there. You know, overall they are there. So yeah, that's kind of what we have for the stocks for now. We can take a look as well if you guys want in some how it's called, some stocks itself. Going to take some of them. Let's take Apple. Looks like Apple 40. We have a nice buy signal here. Very nice buy on Apple. Tesla, very nice movement as well. The last one was a buy as well. Yeah, you can see very nice movement, 20% in the last month. Very nice movement. What else do we have here? QQQ as well, very nice buy here. So overall we have very nice movements. But yeah, of course, look at this graph. It's very highly correlated, you know, with the SPX and Nasdaq. So if those were going this way, of course these are going to go the same way, but yeah, the difference is the volatility. Some of them are going to go more, some of them are going to go less, you know, but direction is kind of the same. Yeah, not entirely of course, but yeah, general direction. Some of the stocks is there. Amazon, it's very side market lately, you know, in the last year. I don't like it. I take a look at 4 hours, you can see it for the last year flat. I don't like it at all. So yeah, Banco Santander is the Spanish bank, rolling decline, you know, for the last years. So yeah, not the greatest. Right now we have the buy opportunity here, but yeah, not the greatest. So yeah, that's kind of what we have for stocks. Let's go into commodities. Let's take a look at gold. What do we have for gold? So yeah, I still don't change my opinion. The gold is still going to go to 1.8. We broke the 1.8, but it's going to stabilize above 1.8 next week, I believe. Yeah, you can see we had a very nice entry on 20. It was something like this, 14, 17. So yeah, very nice entry, 2000 pips, maybe even a bit more. So no big changes for this one, even though it's a little bit flatline this month. The general direction is bullish. It's recovering, you know, for the downs, and we can see the point that we have here. Silver, same stuff. It look like silver almost hit the 25. Yeah, we've been there. It's going to go. It's going there, you know. Just a little bit more patience, and we're going there. Very nice movement. Look at this, 8% in 2 weeks. Very nice movement actually. US oil. US oil had a little bit of decline here, but now looks like again we had a buy signal. But overall, you know, a lot of very nice buys. Yeah. Yeah, sorry for that. So yeah, that's what we have for the US oil. UK oil. Looks like we almost hit it. You know, the reversal point, which I believe it can be, but you never know. For now, it's still bullish. Still no changes. What else features do we have here? Crude, gold. Look, Ethereum futures. Look at the Ethereum futures. Interesting. Yeah, highly correlated, of course. The same like ETH. Oh, British pound futures. Pound. Yeah. So yeah, since we have this, let's go back to majors. So let's go Euro USD. Looks like Euro USD finally started to go up. It's going to recover. I said more or less it was somewhere around here. You know. Yeah, this was the first point. 1.6 was the first point. We broke it. Now it's going to go up, and I believe the general direction is going to be there. Double bought. Kind of the resistance. The next one is going to be somewhere around here. And yeah, but you can see we have this buy signal, and it's going to go in the direction. Some news that we have next week. COVID, this is the COVID cases, stuff. ECB efficiency, yeah, it's going to be very interesting news from the central bank. So yeah, we just gotta wait, but overall it's going to be there. USD Japanese as well. I believe we are having the turnaround. Yeah, finally started again. Head and shoulder. So right now I believe 1 point. Let's put 1.4. Okay, so this one is going to be our. This is going to be the first one. I believe this one it has to be one anyway. So maybe one in the middle. This is kind of what we can use, you know, for the short. Maybe if you want, you can use this one, the recent swing and low, but I believe this one can serve very good as well. So yeah, we're going to have a nice short opportunity, you know, for it. Let's take a look at 15 minutes and see it even better. Yeah, stabilization, bam, we broke it, but yeah, maybe somewhere around here you can go for the stop loss as well. But it's going to go slowly in that direction. 30 minutes, Next one, it can be no, GBP USD. I don't like it so much. CHF USD. Swiss crown. Let's see how the Swiss crown have a bullish. Oh, I don't like this. Horrible. Yeah, this one much better. So instead of this one, I'm going to remove them, create new ones. So we can have a support here, another support here if you guys want. This should be definitely one. This should be definitely two, and of course definitely three. This is kind of the key points that you can use, for this nice buy opportunity. The reversal looks like it happened a little bit later. I predicted somewhere around here, but it went a little bit more down. So something like this, it's what you can go. Euro AUD, same stuff. Let's break this. So we have 1, 2 key points, 1, 2, 3. We can go with something like this for now. I believe very, very close to break this one. See no reason not to break the 1.66, 1.56, and after that slowly going up and up. So somewhere like this. Some of the points that we have. Canadian, Japanese. I believe it's going to be yen as well. Yeah. So 1 and 2. And we go for this and for this. Something like this. GBP NZD. I don't like it so much. GBP AUD. I don't like it so much. Euro Japanese. This one is interesting as well. Yeah, this one actually it's a nice short setup as well, but for how long, I don't like it. But yeah, taking into consideration all of this, I believe maybe it's a good short. Let's go for it. One something like this. These opportunities, maybe not, maybe I can be wrong as well. What else? I believe we can go with these ones. Japanese, Australia, New Zealand. Wow, now it's a full side market, not even close. Australian dollar. Maybe. So yeah, something like this, maybe as well. Can be useful. I think this one I watched, but maybe I'm thinking to go into it. Or maybe not, Euro dollar card. This one is very, very fucking weird. That's for sure. We have a buy. 1, 2. This kind of what we can have. 3 for the entries. So yeah, this is kind of what we have for the Forex as well. Some analysis. Of course, let's go into the news. Economic. No, this one. But no, actually the baby pips one is okay. Okay, so we want for the next week. Fuck. No fucking news. Okay, so this week. Show me. Okay, we can take some. Forecast. It's forecasted a little bit bearish, but I don't think this is going to be so important. But you can see the Fed National Activity Index negative, manufacturing index is negative, so that means we are going to have a short in the dollar, so I believe those pairs that we selected against the dollar might help, and might give us the bullish momentum. Then again, we can see that the home price home sales and consumer confidence. It's kind of negative more and more. So yeah, it's going to give us even more bearish momentum for the dollar. We can see that the GBP pound might give us bullish momentum. Australia and New Zealand, you can see that it's losing, it's losing power. At least the inflation rate is good one for the Australian dollar, both of them. They are going to give you some bullish momentum, but New Zealand, I can see that it's going to lose some confidence. Very good one for the euro as well. So yeah, have some nice news. You can see that the Japanese is going to increase as well. The inflation rate, it's going to be fucked up for euro. This one on the last day. Personal income, personal spending, high. So yeah, I truly suggest to take a look into them. It's very, very nice, important stuff, and it's kind of what can go very nice together, with the manual analysis that I'm making. But yeah, daily I'm going to take a look into the news as well, for this, and we're going to see. So also news to follow for SPX and Nasdaq. Some of the nice news that you have here from the market watch as well, that can help see the latest performance, the best performancers that we have. The bottom, you see the group. So yeah, in general for this one I'm not looking so much into the fundamentals unless there are some releasements or something like that, and I'm mostly focused on the this one is selling on the technical analysis. Okay. Fuck that shit. So yeah, that's kind of what you have for now, and I hope you enjoyed. I recommend you to follow this channel, subscribe to it. If you have any question about this product, about my analysis and whatsoever, you can go on traderlife.com. Here you can find all the information about my strategies, my courses and so on. Looks like it's not loading, and I don't know why it's loading. So yeah, here we have all the information, about this, the product strategies, and then you have the Telegram, Discord and so on. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, and see you next time.